plaintiff, Heather Mosley, dated the defendant's brother, and after they broke up, Heather discovered she had a drinking problem. Heather says after she spent 33 days in jail, she finally went to rehab, and she's suing her former friend for breach of contract. Defendant Maggie Powell admits that she and Heather used to drink together, but she quit once she started having children, and she's extremely proud of Heather for getting her life together.
Start with you.
Well, Your Honor, I met Maggie in 2005. I dated her brother for a couple years, and even after her brother and I broke up, I still hung out with her, and occasionally we would go drinking. And at that time, I didn't realize I had a problem with drinking. I know that you were given a second chance, and you believe in that, and I need another chance.
You still drinking?
Well, no, I'm in a program. I spent 33 days in jail recently, missed my daughter's 7th birthday, her Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
While you were in jail?
Yeah, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And my daughter, she didn't know at the time that I was in there because of drinking. She didn't really know that drinking was a problem, and now she does. She wrote me a letter, if you'd like to read it, or if I could read it to you.
No, let's see. We're going to get to the breach of contract, but I do want background, and I'm glad you're getting help. Let's see. Mommy, are you going to drink? Do not drink. You will die. I love you. Wow. How old is she?
She's 7.
7? Yeah, that'll change. That'll change if nothing else will. And that's one of the things I refer to when I mean tough love. Clearly she loves you.
Yeah.
And someone had to get tough with you.
I mean,
Gave
coming
you some
from
jail
a 7-year-old,
time.
yeah, well, the jail time didn't affect me as much as...
In some ways, I'm glad that happened to you. Not glad that you became an alcoholic, but glad that that happened to you. Did you go through any type of withdrawal? I like for folks to know the full effect of being an alcoholic.
Alcoholism will kill you faster than a drug withdrawal will.
Just so folks know, and that's legal.
Yeah, unfortunately it is legal, and it does. A lot of people don't realize the consequences or the effects that it has on other people. My daughter being one, she has to deal with my problem. Unfortunately, because I'm a recovering alcoholic, but she is very smart in school. I have a lot of her awards. It's not affecting her yet, but she knows the severity of it. And I'm in a program called ADAP through my local court for 2 years. And I also am trying to get into a program called Mathis. It's a 5-year program. The first 30 days, you're not allowed to have your child because you have to focus on yourself and recover. And they do everyday counseling, 24-hour surveillance, random alcohol, breath, and nicotine tests. And it's, a really great program, and I'm just, trying to get in.
I'm so glad you came and told our audience what you've been through and how it affected your child and what it's like to be addicted to alcohol. So thanks for that, and thanks for being in recovery. Give her a hand. Now, before we get to the breach of contract, let me ask about your lifestyle. You all right?
I'm okay, yes. I met Heather because she was dating my brother. Before I had, my daughter, we did drink a little bit, but once I had children, that wasn't my lifestyle no more. I have 2 kids, and, I'm glad Heather is doing something with her life and getting it together. I don't hate Heather by no means. I thank God that she's doing this for her and her child. And, I'm really proud of you. I want you to know that, Heather. I am.
Anything else?
Well, I dated her brother. He's in the Army, and I didn't really know her until he went on to Iraq. And then I met his mom and her, and then, we would hang out, but it wasn't so much while we were dating. It was after, him and I broke up.
Anything else you want to tell me about your relationship or association with her?
No, pretty much. I met her through my brother. When he went to Afghanistan is when we, kind of became a little bit closer. When he got back, she had told me some, a personal thing about her going out and drinking, and I slept and told my brother, and that's how we really fell out. It was an argument between us all, and, I met her again on Facebook, and we started talking again, last year, and, I got out, I just got through a divorce, and, I'm just trying to take care of my 2 kids, and Heather was a shoulder I could lean on, and, first and foremost, after this, I want to remain friends with Heather.
Good.
Because we both need somebody. She's going through a rough time, and, me being a single mom now, going through divorce, I need a friend, and, You know, so, you know,
You
that's us
agree
reuniting.
that you all should maintain your friendship?
Yeah, I don't think that, you know, money should come between
Excellent.
people. So
Very enlightened young ladies. Let's get to the breach.
we met up again in November, and we were both talking about needing a car. She ended up buying a car in February, and I don't know, she had her brother's truck, so she, I guess, didn't really need two cars. So she called me one day after I got off work and said, I have, you know, the car I just bought, I'll sell it to you for well, at first it was like $1,200, and she changed that to $1,350. And I said, okay, because, you know, I really need a car. It's really hard to get back and forth to work and take my daughter places. So I agreed to it. The following, it was on a Saturday, February 19th, my ex-boyfriend picked me up from work, and I have his witness statement. He picked me up from work, drove me to London, Ohio, where she lives. He got the money out of his bank and gave me the money, and it was in a white envelope. And I handed it to her right in front of him. And then her and I went inside because I knew that there was more money that was to be owed, but I didn't want him to know about it. So her and I went inside, and I said, don't talk about the other 150. You know, I'll pay you that. He doesn't know about it. So I took the car home that day, and then on a Monday, she was calling me wanting more money. So I gave her, she came to my job, I gave her $75. And then 2 days after that, I gave her $60 more. And then she took the car. So that's
And now you want your money back. How long did you have use of the car?
like a week and a half.
Good enough. Ma'am?
I don't say no, that's not true. I mean,
All
it's
right.
all true. I know I probably shouldn't have done that. I was just going through, I mean, a really bad time, and the money she gave me for the car, I spent for my divorce. And, you know, I need that money, and, you know, I feel terrible.
You agree
and
you owe her?
I agree.
And you
Heather.
agree to pay?
I do agree to pay.
You all should remain friends. You're both decent ladies. Judgment for the plaintiff. She agrees she owes $1,335.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you agree that you owe me the money because, you know, I do need that for my daughter and to get another car. And yeah, I'd like to remain friends.
Me too, Heather. I mean, I love your daughter. I love you. You've been in my life for a long time. And, I mean, there's no question I don't owe you that money, so.